What's going on, everyone? CRK here, and I'm back at you guys and gals with part 2 of this super cool canvas bag that we have here. So I think I kind of got it set up a little bit better here to where I've got our 71s, 2s, 3s. We haven't found any yet, of course, because it's more of a key date. 4s, again, 75s we don't really have. I don't know. I don't think they made any in 75. To be honest, they didn't. From my understanding, I'll double check that. 76, 77 is another kind of key date, about 12 mil, and 78s. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm probably, although I love the aesthetic of this, I love just peeking in here and just like wanting to grab 2 or 3, which, you know what, I'm gonna do real quick. And then once I grab those, I'm probably gonna stand this bag up. But there's just 2 that I've got to grab. I've been eyeing them since last time. And this is one of them here. So it looks like we've got another bicentennial. Just the rim on this one kind of caught my eye. As you can see, that small amount of trace light that was going in there was kind of really catching my eye on this. So again, we pull out another bicentennial to start us off. So as you can imagine, like I said, these bags that I've gotten either have a ton of bicentennials or none at all, really. And lo and behold, the first one we pull out is another bicentennial. So let's go ahead and set this one down here in our pile, which, as you can see, is already dominating. And let me grab that second one, even though this is kind of cheating. I don't really pull likes like this, but let's check it out. Lo and behold, another bicentennial. If only I could pull silver like that. If we were pulling silver from this bag like that, we would be, we'd be in business for sure. But again, I do love these bicentennials. I do think they do have some kind of at least store of value. And keeping a lot more coins than I have previously. Good news is I was able to secure another safety deposit box. I know that kind of may sound like a sickness, but when you can pick those up for about $80 a year, it's not a bad deal. So this one's a little bit further from my house. It's a little bit further than I'd like, but what can you do? It's end of the year. People are either clearing out safety deposit boxes or moving on, things of that nature. So I so happened to walk into a branch and I asked, and they said, hey, you know what? Actually, we do have one. It was a little bit bigger than I am normally accustomed to, which is why it was about $80 and not 60 or 35. But I took it. So let's see if we can get this to work. Oh, that's interesting. I never even saw that down there. And I swear I didn't do this for clout or to make this video better. 983. So that's insane. I'm not sure where in the world they would keep 983 of these bags, or what this was used for, but yeah, that's pretty interesting, isn't it? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to figure this out and see if we can get this to work a little bit better. If not, I'll probably just end up laying it back down, but I figured this would kind of look more or less like a nice pot of gold or silver. At this point, I will take some silver. But this looks like it's going to be harder, actually. So I'll probably just end up scooting this further back and see if I can just let it not dominate my desk, because I'd like to have some room to work with here. No, I should have probably figured this out before I started the video, but you guys know I like to bring you all for the ride. So let's see. We're going to get right into here since we're right at the front. And on one of these, I actually saw some, not sure if I grabbed it, but I saw some nice toning. I'm not sure if it was this one. It was almost more of like a rainbow toning. I might have missed it, but it could have also been this. Yeah, it might have been this one, actually. See if I can angle it the right way. I guess I wouldn't say rainbow toning, but it's got slight toning. and you can kind of see the variations up here. So pretty interesting coin. It's got a small gash up here, which I wish it didn't have. Again, another bicentennial. The front of this one is not as appealing as the backside of it, but man, if you can see, there's another one there and another one there. But let's keep going here. This one looks great as well. The back part of this one looks really nice. If the front of this coin looks as good as the rear does, I might end up throwing this off in the. I have one coin that I really liked from the first video. The front shows a little bit more wear. That's interesting, but I think it might still qualify. It's got, let's see, I don't know, that kind of toning up there, or that kind of, not sure if it's if there was tape or something on there, but there's a large separation there that kind of changes it. So we'll leave it off to the side, but we're not going to do much with that one. And again, thanks to Kyle A. I'm not sure if he wants to be mentioned by first and last name, but thanks again to Kyle for helping us with that 1971. I'll go over it real quickly. There is an error in the 1971 that makes the eagle more or less a friendly eagle. So if it is missing the eyebrow, which this one does not appear to be missing, it makes it look more of like a friendly eagle as opposed to more of like a fierce, firm look. So thanks again for to Kyle for sharing that with our community. If you guys have any other good tips, I know there might have been one or two other ones that I missed and that I never made shorts of. So if you haven't seen that short, and if you have any tips, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm more than happy to share it with the community to make sure we all get as much value as possible from the Ike videos. So check this one out. This 74, actually, the front looks pretty nice. A few minor scratches there. Nothing too crazy on the actual bust of Eisenhower, so that's nice. This looks like a better condition coin. And I do really like the back of this coin a lot. So this one is also, I think, going to make it up to the better condition coins. Up here we've got, let's see, this one also looks pretty nice as well, but I don't think, let's see what the front looks like. And this is a 72. We've got a small gash there, and then another one up here. 72, it's still gonna go in the 72 pile. I'm gonna start to categorize these by year. I'm not sure how I'm going to keep them separated, or which ones are gonna make it to the vault. Excuse me. I feel like I'm catching a little bit of cold. I hope I'm not. But the 74 here, again, I'm not sure which ones will make it to the vault, which ones I will keep. I might end up putting some of these for sale on eBay as a package deal. I don't know, maybe do like one of each year and try to sell them as like gift sets for people. So let me know if anybody would be interested in something like that. I wouldn't try to gouge anybody. I'd just try to make some money on shipping and stuff like that. Excuse me. Another 76. This one is kind of in worse condition based off of everything we'd pulled out, so I'm probably just gonna set that aside. Let's see, with these here, another 72, more circulated, and this 76, same deal. We've got some kind of something there. I always wonder what those are. Kind of mystery gashes of who knows what. I try not to touch too much. Let's see what else we've got. Man, this rim here is kind of calling my name, so let's see if it's anything good. I'm a sucker for a nice clean rim, so let's see. And it's another bicentennial, of course. More of circulated condition on this one, maybe lightly circulated. I'm not sure if all of these kind of scratches that you see here are just like abrasions, or it happens at the mint, but I feel like I do see some strikes from other coins or circulation. Still has some nice luster to it, but I'm not sure if there's anything insanely special about it, especially it being a 76. I was going to reach for that one, but that is also a 76. So it looks like we've got our first 77. Oh man, I wish I didn't have this here. Let's see. Is that... No, that's there to stay. 77D, unfortunately. If this would have not been a 77D, this would have been a more or less, not, I guess not a key date or anything like that, but this would have been 12,596,000 minted. But because it is the 1977D, I need to write it down, but I actually don't have it written down because this is a coin that when I would get these dime a dozen, you know, every 2 or 3 weeks, I would just send these straight back to the branch because I think this one is a higher mintage for sure, like a double or triple what the 77 Philly is. So we still